Welcome to Behind the Blue. I'm your host, Kyle Pettit. You've seen the Lady Cougar soccer team live in action. Now it's time to step up your game and go behind the blue. Here with me today are two of my teammates. He's been compared to the Pele of America, Mr. Clint Martinson.
Thought I'd grace the show today with myself.
And he's little, but so is Lionel Messi, coming in at 5'5" and $120, Mr. Corey Aldis.
The man, the myth, the legend. I'm here.
And we are so honored to have with us today the ferocious Jenny Marshall.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you know, we figured we'd give you an opportunity to defend yourself after that embarrassing loss that you suffered last week.
Yeah, I'm not sure I needed defending.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Well, you know, we figured...
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. There we go.
Whatever works.
Well, women's soccer recorded the highest attendance for any women's sport at BYU this year. And with soccer being as popular as it is worldwide, no doubt most of the guys were thinking, oh, yeah, I mean, the women's team, they're good, but I could for sure beat the women's team. I could keep up with them.
Agreed.
So we decided to try our luck. Jenny, what do you have to say about that to the guys that think that they could keep up or beat the women's team?
I'd say I thought the same thing.
Okay.
You know, male athletes are usually better than girl athletes. It's pretty much proven.
It's an obvious.
Yeah.
So it's one thing if
that.
you're comparing a male college soccer player to a female college soccer player, sure, the guys will win. But if we're playing some regular scrubs from the broadcast department, I'm not sure they have a chance.
Cheap shot.
Hurts a little bit. I'll pull the
Regular
knife
scrubs.
out.
Have you seen us hit the gym?
No, but I can, you know, kind of guess that we're okay.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Corey, I know you have a lot of experience out on the pitch. What were you
Obviously.
expecting to happen?
You know, I honestly expected us to keep up with you ladies. You know, I've watched a lot of your soccer games. I've been down there on the field for it, and you guys are amazing. But to be honest, I thought with all four of us, because we played 4-on-3, we were a man up in that match against you three ladies. Mm-hmm. So I honestly thought it was going to be a little neck and neck, but I figured we'd come out with like a 10-9, 10-8 win.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing. The fact that we're all athletes, I mean, I thought we could at least defend and, you know, maybe keep up with them a little bit, but I didn't expect what happened for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we have people who are excelling at defenders like Kyle. Clint knows how to put it in the back of the net. I'm a great header. You know, we had everyone was able. We had all the pieces together. Exactly.
And not to mention the fourth member of our team, who's often been compared to Landon Donovan of the U.S. national team. We've got him in the studio with us, Mr. AJ Swartwood. He's here to break down the fray on the soccer field. AJ, tell us what happened out there.
That's right. The sun was shining, the pitch was green, and the male pride ran high. But the results, you'll have to see them to believe them.
We are here with three girls from the women's soccer team at BYU. I have a feeling that we're going to pretty much dominate out here. I have a feeling we're probably going to have to pick things up. But let's get out there on the field and see how things go. Come join us.
Corey couldn't have been more wrong. The phenomenal Ford, the man squad, came ready for a battle. We laced up our cleats and got some final touches in before taking it to the women. I mean, it was 4-on-3. How bad could it be?
My name is Jenny Marshall. I am from Modesto, California. I've been playing soccer since I was 4 years old, so 18 years now. And I finished playing in 2011. I was a forward. I coach a lot. I coach more than I play.
My name is Carly Holmo. I have been playing soccer since I was 5. Last year I was academic All-American.
I'm Lindsay Lisenby. I've played soccer since I was about 12 years old. I am a 3-time All-American, so 4th pick for the Women's Professional League to New Jersey.
What position do you play?
I play center back.
Okay, so we're a little outmatched when it comes to soccer skill, maybe. But I mean, we're boys. We should be able to keep up, right?
If we were to play a bunch of guys from the men's team, yeah, they'd probably beat us. But as for some, you know, regular schmoes who've never played soccer, I think we can handle it.
I don't think people realize the work that's put in to make us as good as we are.
On paper, this seemed to be the classic matchup between Brazil, the women, and Guam, the guys. But nonetheless, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Right?
Yeah!
Wrong. It literally took less than a minute before the women were on the board.
You know, there's not really a game plan besides win. I mean, there's not much else you can do.
1 goal, we can handle that. Wait, 2 goals, 3, 4, and they just kept scoring. Meanwhile, our attacking third just wasn't quite up to their level. Granted, the sun was in our eyes, that must have been it. And there were 3 tough girls blocking almost every shot we took. And when we shot, they returned the favor, only they capitalized.
I was defending Carly Payne, Homo. She was right in front of me, the goal behind me. I thought I had her on lockdown. She jukes, kicks it. I think I'm in a good position. Realize she's kicked it through my legs. It's in the back of the net.
Clint Golden Boy Martinson wasn't going to let this opportunity slip, however. Taking advantage of the distracted players, he puts in a goal.
I got a goal, which was nice. Add that to my career records of 1 goal.
When it comes down to it, the women simply just outplayed the men. Better fitness, better skill, better technique.
I almost died. I need an oxygen tank for real when we play soccer, and that was only a very small field.
Jenny told me before this that Lindsay was going to dice me up, and I think it's safe to say that I have been diced.
So to all the guys sitting in the stands watching the women play and thinking they stand a chance, think again. Underestimating them could be the biggest mistake of your life.
They were much better than I was anticipating. I mean, they were so accurate, so on point. So I think the bottom line is it's harder than it looks. They're better than they look.
They say if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, apparently that applies to soccer with the BYU women's team after a 10-4 blowout. Kyle?
I'm just going to hide from the embarrassment.
Look, I think
It's a little rough to look at.
if you watch the highlights, we were going into the sun.
Right.
You could see the sun
And uphill.
glaring in our eyes. You had the sun at your back, so you guys were able to.
That's a huge advantage.
Exactly. Thank you.
It's tough. It is very difficult.
I just watched that last goal that Lindsay scored on me, and I was on the ground rolling in circles trying to kick the ball away. Diced.
BYU soccer alum too.
Diced. Yeah, that's...
I'd have to say my favorite part is when AJ is guarding Carly and literally right through his legs.
is.
Like, unreal. How does that happen?
She's good.
So
That's what happens.
it was so
Yeah,
fun.
I
It was so
guess.
fun to play against those girls, and obviously, you know, you guys have had some experience together. And the talk of the year, I would say, for the university as a whole, was most definitely the women's soccer team. Jenny, what was so different about this year? They went all the way to the Elite Eight. What was so different about this year? What was so special about it?
Well, they had, 10 seniors technically, and I'd say half the starting lineup was seniors. They had a very good, solid veteran team. A lot of girls with good experience, and they were leaders. I mean, you can see it out in the field when you were watching the games. They knew how each other played. They had played with each other for a long time, and they were prepared. They were prepared for that road, and they delivered. It was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I also think, I just want to add to that real quick, I also think that it helped that people knew that the women's team was good, and they're fun games to go to. And there was, 5,000 fans at one of the games this
The
year?
attendance
Just
was
Penn
phenomenal.
State.
About every game, yeah.
incredible.
Awesome.
I think chemistry, like you mentioned, does go a long ways. You saw us out there, and we had no idea where we were wanting to stand. You saw in our celebrations, even those were awkward. The chemistry just...
I'm not sure chemistry was the real problem, but we can attribute
We'll
to
leave it
if
at
we
that.
want.
We'll leave it
Yeah.
at the chemistry.
I'm reaching
Since
here.
I've been in
Sure,
college,
that's fine.
chemistry has been a problem,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
That's true. So, with the team losing all the seniors, where do they go from here to be able to keep up them doing so well and the winning ways?
Well, it's going to be a loss to lose all those seniors. It's a huge hit for them. But they have a great coaching staff. They have a great tradition on that team, and we seem to bounce back every year. Every year we've lost a good group of seniors. This one's just a larger chunk. So it'll be tough, but I think they can do it, and I think they're prepared for it. So
Jennifer Rockwood is way solid. She's a
Yeah.
fantastic coach.
she is. She's great.
Well, what an exciting year they had this year. And there you have it. 4 average guys, 3 collegiate girls, and a blowout score, I don't even know if I want to say, of 10-4. We thank Jenny for joining us today and wish her the best. As for us, we're going to strap on the boots and get ready. Rio de Janeiro is waiting, 2014, and the world is watching. See you next time.